come to you guys real quick on soul communions, breath work in the mornings, subtle feeding. Hell yeah. My friends, the morning time is the time of the East. It's the time of the rising sun, the sage and the divine child within you. The morning times are not meant to wake up and be frantic or check your phone that triggers all these insecurities and get all these programs running, and then have to deal with, a boss or obligations and all these things. Returning and realigning with the natural rhythms, the natural cycles, and the spirit of the hour is the fastest way to reharmonize your energy within. But furthermore, to connect to something deeper within you, to connect to the soul, right? To commune with the self, and that self connected to all things around you as we move towards harmony, right? What happens then? What happens? Manifestation has a lot to do with building up energy. It has a lot to do with aligning the forces within. You don't need to gain any energy. All you need to do is free up that which has been stuck down, blocked. We have to realign all the contradictory energies in our field, and manifestations will flow into your life so powerfully, right? Your uniqueness, the knowledge of self, right? Living embodied in who you are meant to be will ever evolve, will ever unfold, and that just brings all the fulfillment and blessings into life. And that starts in the morning. My goal as of lately has been, can I wake up at peace? And how long can I maintain that state of peace, right? And really, when you wake up and you have that urge to go indulge in thoughts or emotions or, food or any of these things, but don't break your energy. Don't break your willpower, right? Get out into nature. Get out somewhere where you can commune with yourself, right? And observe. The mornings aren't for thinking. It's not for doing right away. It's for waking up and giving gratitude for another day, for the awareness in your being, for just being the observer of nature, the observer of yourself, right? The morning time, you don't have a lot of programs running. You don't have a lot of thoughts, right? Therefore, you have good presence. The spirit is with you. And that presence, my friends, using that, cultivating that, leads to a deeper connection to the self, moving with that self, right? But furthermore, moving in alignment. If you want to talk about manifestations, my friends, the law of attraction and action are important. But the most important thing, right, is following the true guidance. That only comes from listening. I know myself in the past and most other people I see out here, they wake up in the morning and they have these things that they told themselves they need to do because this is the way society's been programmed. Or they wake up and they check their phone instantly in lack, instantly in doubt of their day, instantly looking for something outside of themselves without even taking a moment to observe, without even taking a moment, to be in them. The more soul communions we can create, the more chances we can create containers where we can enter into a sacred space, into our power spot, right? The more we can do that, opening, surrendering everything that you're bringing with you, surrendering what you think you want to do and all this shit, right? And opening to listening, breathing with the sun, observing the stillness in nature, observing the stillness in trees, and feasting on stillness and silence, my friends. That is the elixir of life. Feast on the stillness, feast on the silence, feast on the peace, because he who can't be still will be ill, my friends. And the stillness is what aligns you, right? It's what connects you deeper. Moving on. In the morning time, since we haven't consumed anything dense yet, mentally, emotionally, physically, we are always consuming on all levels, okay? This is why by the end of the day, it's much we've picked up so many things and we need to go to sleep and process. But in the morning time, right, it's time to subtle feeding, because we're more attuned, right? We haven't eaten all these gross things yet. And when we're attuned, it's time to learn how to breathe with the sun, right? Can you sit out on that stone, on that rock, and feel the breeze? Just feel the breeze. And connect the most slow and subtle and gentle breath to the breathe, right? And feel it flowing through you. Like your soul is the wind. Let it just flow through you. Breathe with it. Think with it. You're going to notice as you just get deeper into these communions, the power that nature has to reflect your thoughts, reflect your state of being. The fact that there is a harmony going on between you and all life around you, right? And tapping into this. You see, the way to, get out of stress, the way to get out of scarcity is to stop trying to fix it and align your vision to something that is true to you, something that will reconnect you, something that will energize you. Breathe deeply, feeling the warmth of the sunlight on the skin and breathing that into every cell of your body. The sun, the life-giving principle that, generates all things on earth, that gives life to all things on earth. Breathe that into you, right? You are a son, a child of the sun. Become like that. Breathe with the breeze, breathe with the trees, commune with the mother, right? And be at ease. Observe from a place of innocence, a place of gratitude. Get out of your own world, trapped in your own mind, where 99% of us spend our whole life. We don't need that shit, my friends. Reconnect to the beauty out here and it will inspire you. You know where I got all my inspiration for all my videos? For starting Reality Files. For most every step that led to a true manifestation, whether it was relationships, people, tribe, new locations, money, whatever you name it, right? It always comes to me not when I'm frantic trying to get stuff done, not when I'm out of alignment with myself. It always comes when I've connected deeply into myself and I've built true momentum, true energy, get the start right, and then the thoughts will come. You see, your ego doesn't need to map the course to a manifestation. You need to build energy by subtle feeding, not breaking your willpower, learning to breathe with the sunlight, learning to energize yourself with the prana in the morning, right? And awaken with nature. Instead of this harsh start, and then your mind just shattered and broken into a million pieces, can we maintain integrity, be at peace, have communed with nature and a deeper part of ourselves? Therefore, we're connected to our inner wisdom. Therefore, we're connected to inner guidance. Therefore, we're connected to spirit. And when spirit speaks, when spirit moves, when spirit whispers, if we can act on those, if we can let those move us, if we can let that love, that presence move us, every action will carry the force of a hurricane, my friends. Every action will be a force of nature. Because you are not moving on restlessness. You are not moving on scarcity. You are not moving without purpose. You are not moving disconnected from parts of your being. Let it come from deep within. But for anything to bubble up from deep within, we must maintain an open channel. We must maintain the open doors. And yeah, a lot of this has come up for me just because, I've obviously been making a lot of videos on manifestation. I think one of the most important aspects of manifestation is slow steps and ever stepping towards a deeper connection and alignment with you. My friends, the way you serve this world is the value you offer, is your path to abundance, your uniqueness, your individual node, right? Your plan, or creator's plan for you in this grand scheme out here, is unlocked. It's unlocked through realizing what you are, by being silent, by letting the truth bubble up inside of you, by communing with the soul. It's all packed in there, right? So instead of projecting all this projective narratives out here, the law of attraction, just imagine what you want over and over and over again, and align with that vortex, align with that frequency. Yeah, it's a half truth, my friends. But after you did the projection, you need to learn how to be magnetic. You need to learn how to sit in the self and receive, to listen, to see the guidance, right? The true alignment. And that will ever guide you towards those manifestations. I can't even tell you how many times I've been so inspired sitting out here, just breathing. the more we can just breathe. And instead of trying to like block thoughts or resist, stress and all these things, is let's direct our mind towards something. Let's direct our mind towards breathing in prana intentionally with the sun. Let's direct our mind towards deep communion with the wind. Let's direct our mind towards deep communion with the earth. Let's direct our mind towards archetypal walks that, call forth a power of the self that connects deeply with the harmony out here, right? If we connect those ways, we transmute resistance. We instantly connect deeper, right? And we get out of our own goddamn way. My friends, honor the morning. Can you wake up at peace in the image of likeness of God himself? Can you settle your mind like the universe settled the stars in the sky? Can you observe? Can you give gratitude for the simple awareness in this being, no matter what it feels like, right? Can you give gratitude for those small things that you see in your life that do align, that do make you feel good, right? Can you open yourself into a container which allows spirit to speak in the silence, right? Can you do that? It's not even a chore for me anymore. I get high out here every day. I'm my own generator. I'm my own source. Find that source within you, and all of a sudden, the true thoughts align, the true energy aligns, the true mission aligns, the true way of being aligns. Be your own source. Realize your power. Commune with your inheritance out here, my friends. Welcome to the Garden of Eden, sitting right outside every window. It's like, can we see what is before our face? Because when we can learn to do that, we will find the kingdom. You know what I mean? It's right here and now, baby. And it's getting more subtle. We got to get past these dense gazes, these dense states of being that can't receive the subtleties, that can't receive the magic, that are so caught up in all these unending programs of just franticness, ego loops, of scarcity, of stress, everything that is not you, everything that is seeking to disrupt and dislodge you from a deeper core in your center. My friends, make that your mission. Watch what happens. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, you can apply. There's a link in the description. You can apply for a free one-on-one consultation. Also, Tribe Nature Immersion. There's only a couple spots left this September. 4 days out here with me. We're going to be communing hard. So many ceremonies lined up. Archetypal walks, breathwork intensive, group work. It's going to be amazing. Yeah. So come out here, tribe up with me, and I'll see you guys around. If you're interested in the immersion, first link in the description. Peace.